So we're on our way up north of the island to Cape Drastis, and we happen to come across this stunning view of the backdrop of Corfu with the sea in the background. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, we're now at one of the most northwesterly points of the island. This is Cape Drastis, and we're going to take a short track around the area and see what sort of views we can find. Behind me, you'll also be able to see the mountains that are part of the coastline of Albania. Right, well, I'm going to be honest with you and say that I don't think there's a single picture that I've seen till date that justifies Cape Drastis like actually seeing it in real life, to be honest with you.
Cape Drastis is a highly recommended spot for anybody that wishes to get some beautiful views of the island. And getting here by car isn't so difficult. Once you get to the village of Perulades, it's just a short journey up a narrow path to bring you to the Cape. From there you will find a trail along the Cape and also a road that leads to a small beach. Once there, you can take a dip in the turquoise waters of the Ionian, use the opportunity to sunbathe, or go on a motorboat ride to take you around parts of the Cape in order to get a close-up of the unusually shaped cliffs and sea caves.
Okay, so we're now about to start another track in the Afionas region. This is actually Afionas right now, and we've just come out of the Afionas Cafe and Restaurant, which I highly recommend. The food there was amazing and the staff were very, very friendly. And we're about to go on the trek now, and that trek should lead us to the Double Bay.
This area of Corfu has much to offer. For instance, roughly 15 kilometers south of the Cape, you will find the village of Afionas, which is famous for being near to the renowned Double Bay. The pathway down to the Double Bay is barely signposted, but is pretty straightforward to figure out. One of the highlights of this walk towards the Double Bay is a beautiful view of the Agios Gordios beach. It is a rocky and rather challenging walk, especially if you're carrying a child on your back, so we recommend wearing the right types of shoes for it. We had read somewhere that the walk was child-friendly, but personally, I wouldn't do that again until my son is a bit older to walk and understand how to take precautions. So if you've got small kids, maybe think twice about doing this walk. Nevertheless, it is a beautiful walk with many stunning views before you reach the gem that is the Double Bay.
So we're now in walking through a small village in the Afionas region, and it's got a very Greek sort of feel to it, almost a bit, I mean, not quite like Santorini. I mean, it's a little bit different, obviously. Not that Santorini is better, but it still has this very Greekish sort of vibe to it. And it's very quaint and rather beautiful. I mean, if you ever happen to come to Corfu, I definitely recommend you come to the Double Bay region. And walking towards the Double Bay path, you might encounter this quaint little village. Definitely worth coming to visit while you're here.
Heading further south, we decided to take a stop at Agios Gordios beach, which was one of the most touristy beaches we had seen in Corfu. Yet, on the other hand, it was one of the most beautiful we had seen until now. Then moving on from Agios Gordios, we headed back to the much quieter Glyfada Beach near to where we were staying. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel.